Like, I wouldn't say it was like the best day. Miss these days that we used to have. We used to have like Wednesdays to just do some professional development. I stick that it's gonna be a good day. I'm also feeling like it's probably gonna be a little crazy. Just that like daunting pressure of what if I'm not prepared, but I am. I'm prepared. It's like November is such a good month. Good morning, everyone. Can you see this little guy? We are having such a good morning together, aren't we? Yay! And I just wanted to say hi and start the vlog. My name's Victoria, and I am a 7th year 3rd grade teacher in Maine and a mom to that adorable baby boy. So I'm hoping to do a week in my life this week. I'm going to bring you along in my work week. It's going to be an interesting one. We have a 4-day work week, but one of the days is a parent-teacher conference day, so I have to work late, and then another day is voting day, so it's just like a teacher day because they're not having the kids in school that day. So that's that, and then Friday will just be a day with my baby. So I can't wait to bring you along for the ride. I'm hoping to share a lot of school stuff and then of course some mom stuff too because I'm a mom and that's my life. So there you go. I am going to finish playing with this guy. Yeah. And then we are going to have breakfast, get ready for daycare. And then I am going to go to work and I will see you all there. Hey everyone, so I'm home and it is like 8 p.m. and obviously I didn't pick you up once I got to school. I really felt optimistic that I would because I had like my husband dropped my baby off at daycare and normally have more time, and I did have more time, but I forgot, well I didn't forget, but I forgot about like on Friday, I had a sub because my baby was sick, so I stayed home with him. And so I kind of just like forgot the extra work that I needed to do this morning to get my stuff together and to like pick up after my sub. She was fantastic. And my kids were fantastic, which I love. Like anytime I get a positive note from a sub, I just feel like, I have done something right. Even though like I'm sure I don't know how much I influence their behavior when they're with a sub, but either way it feels good. But I just forgot, like normally I change everything on my whiteboard and make sure our schedule's up for the day, and I change the lunch choices and I clean up my desk and I'll like try and grade the things that I need to have graded the night before, and I didn't have the chance to do that. So I came in and I needed to do all of those things, and they took a addition and subtraction post assessment on Friday, and I wanted to look through those because we have parent-teacher conferences this week, so I want to kind of give the most recent update on how kids are doing. And unfortunately, my kids did like really not so great on them. So, which I have to say, I was not shocked by, because I feel like it's always a risk giving a post assessment to a sub, like having a sub do that. So what I did was I just like circled the questions that they did not get correct, and I just called the like our test correction day today, and we went back and we just had a chance to do some test corrections. And I did kind of just review some addition and subtraction strategies that we've done before that, but we went through it really quick. They know the strategies. A lot of them were just on the page that was like all addition, they all just subtracted. So it was just like, those like little careless mistakes, but that's totally okay. It's all right. But yeah, there were just like a few extra things that I needed to get done. So I'm so sorry. But that's the day. That's the truth of also like coming back after a sub. So my day as a whole was really interesting. Like, I wouldn't say it was like the best day. My kids were just like really super silly. They just had the case of the sillies, and they were having a hard time, kind of just settling down and making sure that they could listen and like stop joking around at times, which I have a hard time with sometimes, because it's like I want to give them the time to be silly, but like when is the appropriate time for kids to be silly other than recess? Like, there's like very small moments of time in the classroom, but I just don't, because it just causes a ripple effect, and I cannot have the ripple effect take over my classroom. So anyways, that was like the big piece of our day. It was just a case of the sillies day, which we mitigated. We, worked with it, but it was interesting. Tomorrow, though, is voting day, and I think that might have a part of it is like this week's super weird. Last week I wasn't here on the Friday, then they were only here today, then tomorrow's voting day, which they're not going to be at school for, and then we have 2 more days after that, and then we don't have school on Friday. So I feel like maybe they're just sensing the weirdness. But tomorrow is voting day, and our school is like a voting site, so we are not going to have kids at school, so we're just doing like some professional development. So I am hoping to pick you up tomorrow and chat with you and give you like kind of a sneak peek into like a planning day as a teacher. And yeah, that's it. That's the story. That's the tea. I gave you everything. I mean, we did a lot today, but sometimes I can just jabber on forever. So I'm just gonna say it was a good day. It was a chatty day. We got stuff done. I guess I could tell you like a brief overview of what we talked about in like the major subject areas. Reading, we talked about kind of like author's purpose and like questioning why authors do things, like how could a character do this, or why could a character do this, and then providing evidence. Social studies, we talked about the importance of the flag. We did some catch-up time today, so I could get some kids to finish up some work that they hadn't finished up, so I could again get prepped for conferences on Thursday. And then we did a time pre-assessment and our test corrections for the addition and subtraction post-assessment in math. And then we did a lesson on commas, well, not commas, on punctuating dialogue in writing. And there you go. All right, I've been jabbering on for long enough. I will see you all and chat with you all tomorrow. See you later. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. So today is voting day. So since it's voting day, we do not have kids in the classroom. I got here a little later than I'm supposed to, but that's okay. And I'm about to pump, so that's why you just saw me put up a sign saying, in the meeting, do not disturb. And as I pump, I am going to correct some assessments, and I also just need to like put stickers and stuff on some work that needs to go home. So that's the to-do list right now. And then I think I'm gonna have a lot of time to plan with my team. We're having a little breakfast potluck, which I'm psyched for. And yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I can't wait. All right, I will pick you all up again when I can, but I'll just put you on like a little time lapse while I correct and pump. right, everyone. So it's noon, 12:30, and so far we have looked at some assessments and thought about how we would score them, and then we also did our professional growth plans together, and we did a PD on professional growth plans. And I've graded, and that's really the extent of it. So now game plan is to have lunch, and then I am going to try and continue to grade during lunch and pump, and I think that's the extent of it for now. So I will pick you all up again at some point at the end of the day, hopefully. And yeah, fun stuff. I really like having days that we can just get some work done because we always have so much to do. So this has been lovely. All right, talk to you all later. That puts an end to our work day. So I just finished pumping, and before I did that, after lunch, we planned a little bit more, or we chatted more about assessments and how we can all commonly score things. We talked about what our recess expectations are, and we just kind of solidified those things. And I feel like those are the main things we talked about. I could be forgetting something, but that feels like the main thing. Oh, no, I already told you that. We also did professional growth plans, but I think I already told you that. So that's that. And then I did have 2 parent-teacher conferences, and yeah, and then I pumped, and that's been it. So now I am going to get ready to go home. Tomorrow we are going to have some fun learning. We're going to learn about, let me see, I'm going to look at my plans. We are going to talk about writing sentences, and we're going to practice writing sentences with our word study words. We're going to talk about pronouns. We're going to talk about the flag and why all of that stuff, do some patriotic stuff. We're going to talk about how to tell time to the nearest minute. And we are going to work on revising our endings of our stories. And that's a really quick overview of what we're doing. Yeah, it's been a good day, a productive day. I miss these days that we used to have. We used to have Wednesdays to just do some professional development when it was hybrid. And I miss these days because they really feel good and productive. So anyways, this has been a good day. I'm optimistic for a good week. I only have 2 more days of days with kids, so that's kind of crazy. So I will try and pick you all back up tomorrow morning and bring you along for the ride. So see you later.
I woke up in the middle of the night. And I wondered how you're always right. It gets me. I couldn't see what you saw in me. But you showed me how to believe. Still gets me. When I look back, I can see you're hiding, waiting for a moment to step in. And I'll never understand how you saw it coming. Oh, but I will love you for it all. Yeah, I will love you for it all. It is hard to share my thoughts. Ooh, na, na, na. It's like cutting a wound in a bleeding heart. It gets me. But I know that you need it all. Ooh, na na na. Just give me some time, 'cause I need to know that you're staying. When I look back, I can see you're hiding, waiting for a moment to step in. And I'll never understand how you saw.
Morning, happy Wednesday. Today is like our second day of school, but our, the third day in the week. It just feels really nice. And I only have one more day tomorrow, and then we have a long weekend. So I'm very psyched about that. Today we also have two specials. We have our foreign language and then our regular special. So I'm optimistic that it's going to be a good day. I'm also feeling like it's probably going to be a little crazy because they had yesterday off and Monday was a little crazy. So we'll see. But right now I'm going to go pump, and then I'm going to look at emails and hopefully get slides ready for the day. And then if I have time, do something else. We'll see. So I will try and pick you all back up again at the end of the day. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Have a good day. Hello everyone. So it is after school today, and I forgot to pick you up when I was in the classroom, but as I was leaving, I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't talked to the YouTube people, all my friends. So here I am. I had a really good day with my kids. It was super loud, just feel like they were very, very loud today. But I mean, it was good. It was just a little loud, that's all. The only bummer was that for our normal Spanish special time, he wasn't there, the teacher wasn't there, so we didn't have a sub they weren't able to fill it. But the good thing is that he's absolutely fantastic, and he had all these videos made from when we did hybrid teaching, and he just shared them with us, and it was a full-on, it took up the whole period, and it was a full-on Spanish lesson. So it worked great. I was still able to sort the papers that I wanted to sort, so they were ready for parent-teacher conferences tomorrow and do all the things. So it was a good day. I am still feeling a little bit stressed about making sure that I have everything that I need to done for tomorrow. Just, parent-teacher conferences can feel like a lot sometimes. I've done 2 so far, and those went well. I have 10 more to go, and they're all tomorrow. So hopefully I'm good and ready to go. I might look at some things tonight on my computer if I need to, but honestly, I don't really think I need to. It's just that daunting pressure of what if I'm not prepared, but I am. I'm prepared. So yeah, good day. Didn't do anything crazy. We talked about sentences, and we were gonna write sentences with our word study words, but didn't get a chance to. And then we did some catch up. We made we made cards for Veterans Day because we have a veteran coming in tomorrow to share about her experience, and she's a grandmother of one of my students. So we made her a card just thanking her and thanking her for her service and all that stuff. And then we did a little lesson on why we say the pledge and stuff like that. So that was that. And then in math today, we did a lesson on telling time to the nearest minute. And then in writing, we talked about how to write a powerful and good ending. And that was my day. So I am going to go get my baby now, and then we're going to play and have some snuggles and eat dinner, and I will pick you all up when I can. Bye. Okay, hey everyone, good morning, happy Thursday. Today is our last day of the work week and it's also my parent-teacher conference day. I went and got some Starbucks because I deserve it for a parent-teacher conference day. It did take a while, when you get pickup and then it takes longer than if I just went through the drive-thru. It's always a disappointment, but that's okay. I'm also sad because I'm not going to be able to see my baby today. I saw him this morning, but by the time I get home today, he'll be down to sleep, which is a bummer, but that's okay. So now I am going to work on updating my slides for the day, making sure that's all ready to go, and then pump, and that's it. That's the meeting. That's the morning. So I will try and pick you all up at some point at the end of the day to tell you how the day went and how parent-teacher conferences are going and so on. But yeah, that's it. See y'all later. All right, everyone, so I am all done conferences. I'm about to head home. I already got my jacket on and my bag packed. It went really well. I had a ton of parents come. I had everyone except for one family that I'm meeting with next week, which is amazing. 15 minutes feels like it's like speed dating. So it was definitely a lot to get in a short period of time, but that is okay. It was just fast. But I had a lot of fun connecting with parents and getting to talk to them about their kids and all of that stuff. So it was really great, positive interactions and good times to just share honest feedback on things that I noticed. So basically all I do is I have them come in and I say I want to start with questions and concerns because these are so quick. So I want to make sure we get to those first. And then I just show them their assessments and work for the trimester so far, and then we move on from there. I always try to hit on I love your kid and these are the reasons why too, because that really matters to parents, and I know as a parent I really love hearing things like that, so I think that's important to include. So conferences are done. I am done. The work week is done. My day today was really good. We had a Veterans Day activity because one of my coworkers is amazing and put one on, and we had some veterans come in, and my veteran was a grandparent to one of my students, and she just talked about her experience and then read a book to kids, and she was great, and it was a 30-minute thing, but it was awesome. And then they just, after that, read to self and then wrote some silly sentences with their word study words. And then after that, they went into, specials and snack. And then after that, they did a lesson on pronouns and what pronouns are. And then we talked about more of what the pledge means. And then we did lunch, recess, quiet time. And then during math today, we talked about telling time to the nearest minute again. And I try and enforce that no matter, the hour hand always hooks on to the past, that past hour. So I always try and use that hook description. I'm not sure if my finger is giving you a good descriptor there, but that's what we do. And then after we did that time activity and they practiced it, we moved on to writing, and we talked about what I was looking for in their writing, and then they worked on revising and editing their writing, and that made our day. So it was a good day. Again, my kids were a little loud. I feel like it's like a full moon thing. But I had a few kids that like spoke up and they like wanted to speak to the class about how they were feeling about it, which was fine and sweet. I don't think they were really that bad, but you know, some kids just want to say what they think. So I'll give them their voice. So that's it. That's my story. I'll try and pick you up for a little bit tomorrow and bring you along as like a day in my life as a mom. Probably won't bring you through the whole thing, but we'll go through that as my whole week in my life, and then that's it. But that's my week as a teacher this week, and yeah, it's been a good one. Okay, I'm gonna go home. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. This is a good old stay-at-home, relaxed Friday where we're just gonna have some fun together and play and relax and not do too much. So I'll bring you along the ride for what we get to. Basically, my plan is I got up when he woke up, and then usually my husband or I will decide like who's gonna kind of be up, and the other one gets to take a little nap. Well, a little nap, I guess, a little sleep in. And then what we'll do is we'll play, and we will then, I don't know, maybe we'll have breakfast, maybe we'll get some Starbucks, maybe we'll go for a walk around the neighborhood. Yeah, you saying hi? Hi, everyone. I don't know what else we'll do, really. It's going to be a pretty lazy day. A lot of hanging out and playing at home, and maybe a little bit of like driving around town and doing some stuff too. So that is our plan. So we're going to play some, and then we'll have breakfast and all that stuff. I'll pick you all up when I pick you up.
Sometimes love is a river running strong, moving like a wave through a rocky riverbed. Sometimes love is a dancer in the dark, spinning, laughing, twirling through the back door of your heart. And every time I think of you, well, something happens in my mind. And every time I try to leave, you're keeping me occupied. I'm losing track of time. Losing track of time. Sometimes love is a thought we held too long. Sometimes it's alright just to be a little wrong, with no sense of consequence, the strength to carry on. The day breaks in the darkest places right before the dawn. So if you ever lie awake with situations in your mind, and you try to sleep it off, but night keeps on passing by, you're losing track of time. Losing track of time. find yourself a pair of gloves and get yourself a warm-up coat. Oh, yes, we'll be doing fine. Just losing track of time. Just losing track of time.
Blue dew, blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit.
All right, everyone. So this guy just woke up from his nap and just had his lunch. Yeah, we're gonna have a little outing, and he has to go get his second flu shot of the day, and we'll see what else we get done. But just wanted to check in and say hi. Just had like a good lazy hour and a half to myself and my husband, and yeah, now we're gonna be a little productive. See you all soon.
It's hard to see when your eyes look dull.
Like
Who's gonna save you?
week in my life.
Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Blue dew. That blue.
Yay!
So
Hey everyone, if you hear some extra sounds in the background, that's because my baby is sleeping, and we sometimes need some extra supports for sound machines because they work wonders. So that's why, and apparently my nose is itchy too. So anyways, I kept forgetting today that I was vlogging, but hopefully I got a few clips to share with you all. After Hugo had lunch and all that stuff, we went and saw some friends, and then we went and got his second flu shot, and then we came home and had lunch, and he went down for his second nap, and then we got up and went for a walk and went to Target and had dinner and played and all that stuff, and it was a good day. So I also totally took a nap when he took a nap, which was just fantastic. I love a good nap. Yeah, so it's been a good day, and my week as a whole was a really solid, nice week. I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders with being done with parent-teacher conferences. I do have one conference next week, but that's okay. It's just one. So yeah, it feels so good, and it also feels nice. November is such a good month because this is a 3-day weekend, and then we have a 5-day week, and then we have that 2-day week for Thanksgiving, and then November's done. So wow, this is going by fast, but it's so much fun getting to do and see and do all the wonderful things. So I'm enjoying it, and yeah. So thank you all for being here. If you have anything that you'd like to see from me in the future, please comment down below and let me know. If you've enjoyed this video today, give it a thumbs up. It really does support my channel, and I so appreciate it. And then also, if you want to support my channel, please subscribe so you can see future videos from me. I love doing vlogs and then sit down videos about teaching, and I also work in some motherhood content too because I'm a mom and that's my life. So yeah, let me know again if you have any future video recommendations, and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I will see you all next week. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you more than anything. Bye, everyone.